Hey there, it's Heather, your stay-at-home saving supermom. I'm here making life work on one income without sacrificing the fun. From budgeting wins to grocery hauls, plus some bonus content once in a while, I've got you covered. Let's hop right in. Welcome back for a unstuffing and reallocation. We're at the end of April. First of all, how did that even happen? I feel like it was literally just March 1st. Like, that's crazy. The last 2 months flew by so fast for me. I don't know about you. Let me know in the comments how you feel about it. But I'm just sitting here staring at all of these beautiful, colorful, amazing challenges, and they're created by so many wonderful people. We're going to talk about it tonight. I'm going to give one more shout out. Last month we didn't do a shout out during this portion just because I saved so many last month. This month we did do quite a bit, and I'm really happy that we did. We were able to complete a lot of them this past week. So I'm really happy that I did it that way. And yeah, so let's just hop right into it. I do have my little cheat sheet right here. As I would complete these, I would put it into my unstuffing and reallocation sheet. Let me know if you are interested in something like this. I can put it in my Ko-fi as a digital download for free for you guys. I have this one, and then I also have this one. This is my back to the bank. This is going to be for when I unstuff my bills binder, and if I have to take something like, for me specifically, for my sinking funds, for long-term savings. So for example, like my property taxes or for Christmas, once I reach $100, I take that to my high yield savings account. So things like that also can go on this sheet for back to the bank. So I've got category, how much I'm returning, and then for my personal self, what account I'm going to be putting in. And for privacy's sake, I just because I film everything, obviously, I just put whether it's my main account or my husband's main account or our joint or our high yield savings, or our regular savings, which our regular savings, we have, I want to say three things that we save for that in there. I have it in my binder, but that is for back to the bank. We're going to be doing that after this video. And it's going to be in a separate video. It's probably going to come out. So this is going to come out on Wednesday, and then Thursday is May 1st. That's going to be the back to the bank, my unstuffing of my bills and taking everything to the bank. That video is going to come out on Thursday, after this one. So this one's Wednesday, today, Wednesday, and then tomorrow for Thursday is going to be that one. So I'm going to be referencing this once we start stuffing our binders. We have two different binders that we stuff our sinking funds into. We've got my black one right here. This is my family binder. And then we've got my brown one right here, which is everything else. So I don't really necessarily have a high priority, a low priority. I guess if you want to categorize them like that, then I would say my family binder is my high priority. I would say my family binder is my low priority, and then my everything else is my high priority. But I have both high and low priority in both of them. So I just categorize it like family and then everything else. So let's go ahead and just get right into this. I'm going to quickly put everything off to the side. Okay, so let's see if I can fit everything into here. This is going to be used for later on, but so we should have a total. I added it up. we should have a total of $873 altogether after the fact. So we'll go ahead and double check after that. But this is from Carmen at The Humble Budgeter. It says, set the able, not the label. It's absolutely amazing. I love this so much. I love Winnie the Pooh. It's so freaking cute. So if you were not aware, now you are. April is Autism Awareness Month, and my 2-year-old nephew is autistic, and this is going to my niece and nephew envelope. And I'm not going to be recounting each individual one just because I've already done that. Each one I've done at least 2 or 3 times. So I will just do an overall count after we unstuff all of them. So this next one is from Heather at Gentle Charm Budgets, and this is going to my birthday binder. We had so much fun coloring these in, and as I was coloring them in, I would kind of do like a little shout out for whose birthday I was coloring it for. I ended up finishing it off on my, what binder was this in? My Saving Saturday binder, I believe. Yes, it was. Because we finished off the last cupcake for my daughter because we had her, it was in honor of her because we had her 3rd birthday party on Saturday. So this one saved us $30. This next one, I'm so excited about this one. I felt so good. This was, if you don't watch my emergency fund day, which I think I only did it once a month. Sometimes I did it a couple times, but I tried to get in here as often as I possibly could. But we did the You're Invited to Buttercup's Slumber Party Challenge box. And this was from Natalie at Buttercup Budgets. We completed this past week, and it saved us $222. Holy cannoli. I was like blown away. I was not expecting that much money. And I wasn't keeping track. So my like true authentic reaction was on camera with you guys. So that was awesome. That made me feel so good. And we are going to be taking that to the bank because for every $100 I put in the bank. So that's perfect. I was so happy about that. And that's another thing, like these box challenges, they're starting to become like pretty popular, and there's a bunch out there that you can purchase, or some of them are even for free in Ko-fis if you find them. Like this one, Natalie, hers was free in her Ko-fi. So please go check her out. And if you want to save a ton of money, then go check her out. Get her I can't talk. Her Slumber Box Party, Slumber Party box. Wow, no words, just they're hard. You can also save that much money. Well, not that much, but you can save a ton. And then my next one that I'm going to be starting is, oh my Lanta, is my box challenge that I made. It's also for free in my Ko-fi. If you want to check that out, I'll have my Ko-fi link down below. It's a safari themed box. So super cute. I'm so excited. I'm going to be starting that for the first time, the next time I go in there. So go ahead and download that. I have almost 100 downloads. So it's insane. Like there are so many people who downloaded it. So if you are one of those people and you're playing it, please tag me in your video so I can check you out and hang out with you while you're saving in my box challenge, because I think that would be so much fun. This next one is from Madeline Budgets, and we were able to save $30 with this one. It's going to my girls' trip with envelope, which I have 3 of them planned for this year. And the first one is coming up in June, so we are saving for that. And then I've got another one in August, and then my last one is in September. So they're pretty spaced apart, which is nice because I want to save as much as possible. This next one is from Courtney at Millennial Saver, and it's going to my daughter's envelope, and it saved us $12. I might run out of space for my one, so I had to just move everything back a little. This next one is from Rock's Budgets, and it saved us $20. This is a freebie, and it saves, it's for all year long. Each month you save $20, and it's going to my property taxes. This next one, I am going to get rid of this sticky note just because I already wrote it down, so I'm not worried about it. But this next one is from my friend Candy at Stuff and Budget. It's tea time, so stinking cute. I'm going to take off the stickers and re-sticker it because I loved it so much. And it's going to debt, so we were able to save $50 for that. This next one is from D at D Plans and Budgets. It's another year-long challenge, and for April we were able to save $38, and it's going to my month ahead. This next one is from my bestie Eva at Budget Your Life. This is her group save. I loved this so much, and it is also going to my month ahead. It saved us $20. And I will have everybody linked down below, or their channels linked down below. So please go ahead and check out all these channels. Not all of them are freebies. I did purchase some of them, but majority of them are. So please subscribe, watch a video or two, comment, like, and then go hog wild with their freebies. They're either in their Google Drives or their Ko-fis. They have Etsy shops. Just please go give them all some love and support. This next one is from Ellie at Ellie on Earth, and I absolutely love this. So stinking cute. It saved us $43, and it's going to my niece and nephew's binder. They're getting so spoiled this month. They're getting a good chunk, which is awesome because that envelope I use to spend for like their birthday gifts, or just if I want to spoil them, if I see something at the store and I'm like, oh, you know, so-and-so would love that. This next one is from Courtney at Millennial Saver, and it's going to my medical emergency fund, and it saved us $24. Next is from Madeline Budgets, and it saved us, I believe, $30, and it's going to my spending, which my spending is going to be Etsy, because my cart, I'm going to have to save some for later because $30 ain't going to cut it. But I have quite a bit that I want to purchase, so I'm super excited. This next one is from Melissa Manages, and it's going to my Christmas binder, or it's from my Christmas binder. It's going to my Christmas fund, and it saved us $112. Awesome. I'm so excited. My goal is $1,200, and so that was just a really good chunk. This next one is from Madeline Budgets. We had quite a bit from her. I think we still have some more from her too, but I absolutely love her challenges. They're so cute. These were technically tinies, but I wanted to use them because I absolutely loved these. They're so stinking cute. I'm obsessed with this one, this background, so cute. So I did 2 at a time, and I did $2 each. So it was a quick win, but saved $16 for my medical emergency fund. And, you know, every dollar counts, so I'm not mad at it, you know? Next is from Prop Budgets, and this one saved us $18. It's going to my kids' Yes Day envelope, and that's getting a good chunk this month as well, which I'm super, super happy about, because with summer around the corner, if they want to do something and I can afford it with their Yes Day envelope, obviously the answer is yes. Okay, so this next one is from my friend Lindsey at Bookish Mama Budgets. It's this cute little cat with her little baby over there. They're snuggling. It's so cute. This one saved me $18, and it's going to my husband's spending envelope. And the last time that he had told me what he's saving for, I don't know if it's changed at all, but he wants a Switch. So, yep, he just gave me the thumbs up. So he's still saving for the Switch. I told him it's going to be a while because he ain't got a lot. This next one is from Our Simplistic Life. It saved us $12, and it's going to beauty. And our beauty envelope is for both me and my husband. And then my kids, once they decide they want to start getting haircuts. They've never had haircuts. Ooh. Sorry, I bumped into the table and it shook my phone. What was I saying? Oh, my 2 kids, they have never had haircuts. My youngest, her hair it's starting to grow a little bit more than it was, but she has a slow growing head of hair. She was bald for a long time. And she just turned 3, so it's just now starting to get past that, like, I don't know, like it's I'll insert a picture because I can finally put it in little pigtails, and they're like the little hair coming out of the pigtails like only this big, but it's so cute. And then my oldest, she's gonna be 5 in August, and her hair, so both of my girls' hair, they're curly, they're like naturally curly because my husband has curly hair. And so my oldest, she has these beautiful ringlets, and her hair is so long that when she gets her hair wet, it goes past her butt. Like her hair is just so long, and it's so thick and beautiful, and oh, I love it. I love it. And she finally told me that she wants a haircut. I'll take that back. I used to cut my daughter's hair when she was a baby. I was only doing her bangs so that she could see, because her hair grows really fast. But at like a legit full head haircut, they've never had. So anyway, beauty envelope is for me and my husband. It's for haircuts, makeup, if I want makeup, my nail stuff, because I do my nails at home. So any of that, it goes all towards beauty. Next is from Pansy Budgets, and it's going to my spending. Again, more Etsy stuff. Woohoo. It saved us $17. I am not looking forward to counting these ones. Next is from Natalie at Buttercup Budgets, and it saved us $24. It's going to my to vet for my sweet baby girl Luna. She's sleeping over there in her bed by her daddy. She always has to be in our area. So she looks so cozy. I wish I could take a picture, but I'm using my phone. This next one is from Danny at Craft Co Budgets. It's her year-long savings, also for free in her Ko-fi. Go check it out. It's never too late to start saving for these monthlies. You can literally save starting at any month. And honestly, it's amazing. I don't think I did January. But I started, I think, in February for a couple of them. And then for Danny, I think April was the first one that I did for her. So, or maybe March. Actually, I think I started March for her. But anyway, Rox Budgets, I just started her April one for the first time. So I'll start from April to December. This one saved us $25, and it's going to car expenses, which is good because with April being my birthday month and both of our vehicles are in my name, the tags are in my name, and so we had to renew our tags for both of our vehicles. I had to renew my license this year, and then also my one of my license plates is 10 years old, and in Michigan, I don't know how the laws are everywhere, but at least in Michigan, license plates are only good for 10 years. So we also had to renew our license plate as well. So it was just a huge expense. And we were expecting only 2 out of the 4. So we had the money, and we still have money left over in our high yield, but it took a really, really, really big hit. And we also use our car expenses for our car insurance. We used to do every 6 months, but now we do once a year, because we switched insurance companies, and now we go with my husband's cousin is an agent, and so she was able to get us an amazing deal. And their agency offers annual renewals or annual payments, and so we just paid for the year, and so we don't have to do that again until I think we did it in March, so it'll be March or April. I forget when it started, but it might be April, because it was I think it was the end of March, but it wasn't going to start until April 1st, something like that. But anyway, we have a year to save up for it, and I think it was $1,900, which is crazy to me, because we were spending, what was it? Or no, it wasn't 19. It was 20. I think it was 2,000. Or no, it was 19. Yeah, I think it was $1,900 for a whole year for 2 vehicles, full coverage on both, and it was even better coverage than our last one. And our last one, we were spending, I think it was $1,200 every 6 months. So we saved so much money, and we're so happy. So yes. This next one is from Lindsey at Bookish Mama Budgets, and it's going to my husband's guys trip envelope. It saved us $18, and he is saving up for a bachelor party for his friend. He's a groomsman, and his friend's getting married, and well, it's our friend. I don't know why I'm saying his friend, but it's his bachelor party, our friend. And he's going in June, so he's saving up for that. They just decided this past week that they're golfing, so I'll have to ask him how much that is, because if I have to up our goal for it, then I will, but we're steady saving for that, and we're doing really good so far, so that's exciting. This next one is from Natalie at Buttercup Budgets. It saved us $40. I don't know why it printed out so little. But it's going to debt, and like I said, $40, which is awesome because that helped us finish off the rest, saving up for the rest of our minimum payments for this month. And that is perfect because we decided to reallocate or redistribute our money for our last paycheck so that I could finish all of these challenges that I was able to this week, knowing that the two debts were in here. And that kind of helped give us that little bit of a leeway, you know, because sometimes you got to do what you got to do, especially if you want to, like, for example, I sacrificed doing an extra debt payment so that I could finish my emergency fund, that box challenge that I did. And had I not do that, I wasn't going to finish it until next month, and we saved $222. So I was super, super excited to do that. And sometimes, you know, when you go through your stuff, and I highly recommend that if you don't already kind of, sometimes you pre-plan, you go through what you're like your sinking funds, you go through the challenges that you are slowly saving up in, and sometimes if you have to maneuver your money and not play like you normally do, like in, you know, $2 Tuesday, I roll a dice, but this week I just went ahead and I pre-planned and I just paid some in full just so that I can get them done. Sometimes, you know, if you have to do it that way just to reach some goals that you have, that is perfectly fine. It is your budget. It is your challenge. Like, you play the way you want to play, and that is okay. And then, okay, so this last one is from Madeline Budgets. It's going to my kids' Yes Day envelope, and it saved us $30. So I'm going to go ahead and speed through this. I'm already talking your ear off too much. I don't want to make a mistake. So I'm supposed to be saving, it's going to be $873. So let's pray that this is $873 because I'm not looking forward to these ones right here. But I'm going to speed you through. I'm going to count this, and I will be right back with you. Hopefully we don't have to do this twice. Okay, so we have everything. It was absolutely perfect. We came out with what we needed, $873. So now we're going to reallocate. So if you are still with me, thank you so much. I'm not sure how long this video is right now, but I'm sure it's pretty long. I feel like these are always my longest videos. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. We are going to go in order, and so if you see these numbers right here, I numbered all of my binders, but I numbered my binders so that I can quickly find them because I'm learning, you guys, I'm learning, and especially these kind of videos, I don't want to count and mix it up and mess it up, so I put these numbers here. So we're going to start off with number 1, which is Harper, and she's getting $12. So I'm just going to quickly go through it. I'll speed you through just because I don't want to take up way too much time. But I'm going to fill these in because I want to make sure that everything is as accurate as possible. So I'm going to move this over a little bit. I think you can still see that, even if it's some of it or most of it, but I need some writing room. So we have 186 in the bank. And to that we have 50, 70, 80, 90, 95, 96, and $97. So plus 97. And we have $283. And once cash goes up to 100, then that's when I'm going to put it in the bank. So we don't have to put anything in the bank yet. Oops. Okay, so I'm going to highlight this because we finished this one. Next is mine. So we are adding in 17 plus 30 is 47. That's awesome. That is a really good amount for Etsy. Ha! Because that's where it's going. So I will quickly highlight these off. That was really bad. My husband is getting $18. So he should have 28. 1, 2, and 3. And he has a 10 in here. So 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, and 28. Perfect. So yeah, he's not getting a switch for a while, which he said he's fine with. So next is my niece and nephews, and that's number 8. So niece and nephews, they're getting a chunky amount. So we've got 24 and 43, and that is 67. 67 going in today. I don't think you got this. See you on the show. And for this one specifically, the this envelope, I do not take it to the bank because I spend out of it more frequently than putting it in a savings account. So I just keep it all in cash, but I will cash condense it when I do my unstuffing for my bills for tomorrow's video. But so far, so we should have 130. So we've got 51, 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Perfect. So I'll write 130. And my niece is turning 1 in June, so we'll be able to get her a nice gift with that. Not all of it, but some of it. So the next one, I'll highlight this real quick. Next one, I believe the rest are in order. Perfect. So the next one is Vet. That's number 10. And it's getting $24 today. So we should have 62, 20, 40, 50, 55, 56, 7, 8, 9, 61, and 2. Perfect. $62. And we're going to be taking her to the vet for her annual checkup late July, early August. Her birthday is July 31st. So, yes. Next is Beauty. Beauty is getting $12. So Beauty should be 92, 50, 70, 80, 91, 2. I'm saving up for a trim and my hair dye. I do want to get it done before these 2 weddings this summer. So I have a little while to save for it, but my husband also uses that envelope for his haircuts, and he gets his haircut pretty often. because his hair grows so fast and he doesn't like it when it gets past a certain length, even though he definitely had a Justin Bieber hairstyle back in when we first started dating. He was pretty shaggy. So, but he doesn't like it now. So for birthdays, we're adding in 30 today, which is perfect because we depleted this. We depleted it. We thankfully have 4 months until the next birthday for my daughter. So we're hoping to save about that much. About that much. We'll see. So I have to put the money in. $30. Stop talking. My goodness. I had 4 shots of espresso today because I just needed it, and I'm feeling it still, even though it's 12:30 in the morning. Okay, so the next one is our Yes Day, and that's for It's Family Fun, and it is getting $48 today. Okay, so we should have $73. 20, 40, 65, 71, 2, 3. That's a really good amount in here. So the last 2 in this binder is Medical Emergency, which is amazing. We had cash in here last time, and then because of my hefty bill and outrageous prescriptions, we had to deplete this. We had to deplete my copays, my prescriptions, just all of it. So I didn't touch the $8 in my high yield. I did this backwards, so I'll have to redo this. Plus, so we're doing $40. Everyone I know. So $40 in cash, $8 in the high yield, so $48 total. I really don't want to deplete it. So now we're moving on to my brown binder, which is my everything else. And first one in here is Christmas, and we are adding $112. Keep your dream and hold, keep your dream and hold. I say no. Everyone I know, everyone I know. All right, so we should have 473. So we've got 1, 2, 300 in the high yield savings, and then we have 354, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 66, 7, 8. 68. What? Okay. So technically I have 305 in my high yield savings, so that extra $5 it's just gonna be lingering. I honestly I might move it, or I might throw $5. I might throw $5 in here. I don't know, just to make it even, but we're square. We're square. It's okay. Okay. So next is car expenses, and that's getting $25. I say no. So we have 164 in the bank, and we've got 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 86, 7, 8, 9. So we've got 89 plus 164 And that's $253. Perfect. That's exactly what we need. Okay. Next is property taxes. And that's getting $20. Okay, so we have 4,833 in the bank, and then we've got 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48. So plus 48 is 4,881. Perfect. So that's for property taxes. Next is girls trips, and that's getting $30. Okay, so we should have $122. 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 20, 1, 2. 122. Perfect. And I broke this down. So my goal is $1,000 in here. And I broke it down for what I need. So for June, I need $150. For August, I need $400. And then for September, I need $450. So steady saving for that. Perfect. And then next is guys trips, and that is going to get $18. Okay, so we should have 213. So 150, 70, 90, 200, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. 213. And our goal is 275 by June 1st. I don't know. I might have to up that just because they decided they're going golfing. So I might have to up that. I don't know. I'll have to talk to him about it. And then the last thing, I'm actually going to save that for last because I need $222 for our emergency, and it's going to be mostly in the singles. So I'm going to skip that for now. And then, because it's not even going to fit in here. So I'm going to jump to debt, and that's getting $90. And that's just going to go straight to the bank. And it, well, technically it's going to go into our bills binder because that's getting unstuffed. So put that here. Actually, I'm all over the place. I'm going to update my tracker for my emergency fund. So we're adding $222. I'm so happy. So we've got $64 in the bank already, plus 222, so 286. So I'll make that even, so that $200 will be in the bank, just so I could use prop money, because I'm going to do every $100 for that as well. And so we'll make that straight for our cash condensing. So we can take that to the bank. All right, so going back here for mine and his credit card. So we're doing $90, and I believe my minimum was $150 something. I don't remember. $150 something. So I'm gonna do 160, and then the rest my husband will get. So so far we've got 50, 70, 90, 100, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we need 160, 120. So we need $40, right? Yes. Okay. So I'm going to get 40 out of the 90, and then he'll get the 50. We already passed his minimum, so that's why I'm not worried about it. So he'll just have like an extra payment. $50, $70, $90, $110, $20, $25, $30, $35, $1, $32, $33, $34, $134, $184. Perfect. His was only like, I think it was only like 104 or 107 or something like that. So that's awesome. Okay. So the last two things we're doing is my month ahead, and we are working on, so how much is going? 58. So 58 is going to go in here, and we're steady doing our water, which is our first one. We usually do, what do we usually do? $5 a month in each one. And let me see, our goal is 120. So 120 minus $90 is already in there. So we only need $30 in here to fully fund that. Woo! We've already got it fully funded. So $30 in here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, $30. And that feels so good. That feels so good. So I'm going to do 430 plus $30, and that's $120. So we are fully funded. All right. So let's make sure we have $120. 50, 70, 90, 50, 70, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 50, 70, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, well, we had $5 more. That's okay. I'll just put the $5 to the next one. So fully funded at 120. I'm going to, I have fully funded slips that I made. I do have a couple of them as a free download in my Ko-fi. And I thought they were super cute, so I wanted to share them. But I'm going to print that out, laminate it, and then I'll put a fully funded here. So that's super, super exciting. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we just put, out of the 58, we just did 30. So 58 minus 30. So we have $28. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28. I'm going to leave this off, and then I'll speed through and I'll have to count this again because I don't want to be off with the 222 because that's how much should be right here. So I'm going to be right back. I'm going to count this super, super quick. It'll be seconds for you, but it'll probably be a couple minutes for me. Okay, so I just counted that. Hopefully I was able to speed that up enough. This $5 was extra. So I am going to roll it into my subscriptions, which is our next one that we're working on. And so in here, our goal is $150. We have $15 so far. You know what? I was supposed to go in here after I did my last stuffing, and I didn't. I caught myself. That's what I did. That's what I did. So none of these trackers are right. Okay, so what I'm going to do, since I'm only going to touch these two today, I'm going to pretend that I'm putting an extra $10 in here today. So we've got 15, which is on my tracker. Okay. I remember now. It's been a while. I was supposed to come in right after I filmed it, but I didn't. And, you know, ish happens. So we're going to put in, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38. 38. I'm doing it right now. 38 plus 38. So 430. 38 plus 15 is $53. Okay. We're good. So $53. Our goal is $150. So we're steady saving on that. And we're going to be coming in here this month, or well, in May, to do another $45. So that's awesome. We are good. We did debt. We did month ahead. And then right here, I just counted all of that. That's $222 for emergency. So we are all good. Yay! Okay. That's it. That's it for today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I know this is always a super, super long video, but I appreciate it nonetheless. I love and appreciate every single one of you for constantly showing up. I am so close to 500 subscribers. I can feel it. I was less than 50 away when I started filming. I was less than 50 away. So close. I'm so excited. And then I just reached over 1,000 public watch hours. So that is what I'm going to be hopefully focusing on. So if you love any part of my content, whether it's cash stuffing, we've got the reallocation, we've got budget with me, we've got emergency and month ahead, we've got debt, we've got Christmas, we've got Sunday Fun Day, we've got Saving Saturday, we've got $2 Tuesday and back to school. So, and then I also have shorts. And if you go over to my playlists, all of those are very, very well organized. And so if you ever are bored and you want to run one of my playlists, let me know and we can swap playlists. And I'll play one of yours, you play one of mine, and, you know, I scratch your back, you scratch mine. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you love saving money without missing out on life, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and stick around for more budget-friendly fun. Always remember, you are amazing, you are worthy, and you are more than enough. And I'll see you next time.